Hi, my name is Nick Osborne, aka the Coffee Detective, and today we're going to have a quick look at the precision press from KitchenAid. They didn't send me this for review. I bought this myself, but I bought it in fact for one of my sons. Last time I went to visit him, at breakfast time we drove out to Starbucks to get coffee. So I said to him, well, why don't you make coffee at home? I see you have a French press in your cupboard there. And he said, well, I just keep getting it wrong. And I said, well, hey, you just need to buy the coffee or, grind the coffee for a French press, boil water and you're good. And he said, well, I just keep getting the proportions wrong, the water to the coffee, and then I get the timing wrong. I don't have it brewing long enough or for too long. And he said, basically, I just kind of mess up. So I can get that. There are a few moving parts when it comes to making a decent cup of coffee, particularly if you're using any kind of manual brewing method. So I said, fine. And we went to every day we were there. We went to Starbucks to get our coffee. When I got back, I did a bit of research and I found this precision press because it's not simply a French press. It's actually a little bit more than that. So if we have a look here at the top, I'm going to press the power button there. You can see there's a little LED display, and what happens is there is a scale and a timer built into this French press. I can press that button and I can measure the weight of both the ground coffee and the water in grams or ounces. I can press that button and that starts the timer, so I can time the duration of my brew. So, pretty simple. So if my son just works from the get started thing and he wants to make 2 cups, hey, 18 grams of coffee. So we get that. I press the button, I start the scale, I start putting in my coffee till I hit 18 grams. And a touch more. There we go. Now I'm going to look at the grams of water. I just boiled this a few moments ago. I'm going to put this in. I'm watching the weight, the cumulative weight here. Oops, okay, there we go. Maybe a touch more, I must remember that, anticipate that. So now I'm going to put the top on there just to keep it warm. I'm not going to plunge it yet, but I'm going to turn off the scale, I'm going to turn on the timer, and I'm going to watch that. I'll probably plunge at about 3 minutes 30. We'll see. And obviously he'll have to try this a few times so that he gets it the way he wants it in terms of taste. But it's kind of neat having everything in the one unit. Now this makes it kind of expensive for a French press, and some people that I've seen, I've watched reviews of this and people say, hey, that's ridiculous, why don't you just get a regular French press and just a separate coffee scale on the side and you can weigh your ground coffee and your water that way. And I kind of get it, but I also get it why this unit was built, because I know for myself, and maybe it's going to be the same for my son, as soon as you have too many bits, too many moving parts, too many devices, it just becomes a thing that you don't want to do and you end up driving down to Starbucks. But if you can have the scale and the timer and the French press all in one unit and just press a couple of buttons in the same place, now it becomes simple again, and I think more people will use it, and I'm hoping my son will use it. So anyway, I will wait for that to hit 3 minutes 30, then I will plunge that down just like with any French press, and I'm good to go. So that's it, the precision press from KitchenAid, and I hope my son enjoys it. Thanks.